Hello everyone, and welcome to our introductory video of Slime Rancher 2. This is the sequel to Slime Rancher 1, which I thought was a really fun game, and it was pretty popular as well. So the point of this game, these little guys right here, that is a pink slime. We are collecting the slimes of the world. We're going to put them in cages, we're going to make money off of them, and we're going to upgrade our base and all of our equipment. So as you can see, you start off here. There's a star there showing me where I'm supposed to go. I'm going to spit these little guys into here, and this is their new home. We can look at this little cage. We can upgrade it as we gain more money and do more stuff, but we're going to go find more stuff. So this is a little chicken. We can save these little chickens because they're going to be food for our slimes later. Now I'm just checking out the game right now because I haven't played it yet. I can't suck that up. So this thing is the sucker gun. I don't know what it's actually called. But we go around. Okay, this doesn't suck up either. There's a big grown-up chicken. So I guess it's a hen, not a chicken. That's okay. So right now I can't suck that either. I'm just exploring the world, figuring out what's here. What's new. Let's see. No, that doesn't suck either. I've got to stop sucking everything because most things aren't going to suck. So this is where you can purchase new little plots. I'm going to buy this chicken coop. Now, it probably wasn't a very good idea that I bought this chicken coop this early in the game because it's probably better off spending my money on other slime cages. But that's what I did. So I'm just going to breed some chickens here. So I spent a lot of time just kind of wandering around, seeing what was around my base, collecting more slimes. You'll see these pink slimes are everywhere because they are the most basic slime. There's food you can gather for them. There's carrots here. I'll find some fruit in just a second. That's going to be the basic food to feed any of the slimes that don't need to eat meat. And as you see, these slimes just pop out of everywhere.
Hello.
And here's some bunny slimes that I've never seen before, or cotton slimes, I guess. And these are the plorts. These are what are very important. And I'm gonna get rid of these pink slimes and get out of the way, everybody, please. So there's a plort. That is what is gonna make us money in this game. As we return to our base, I'm gonna shoot some of these carrots in to feed these pink slimes because they need to eat in order to give me a plort. And as you go back to your base, you can put the plort in here and get a little bit of money. So in the cage here, you can see the pink plorts are here from the pink slimes. And when you feed a slime or when it eats, it's gonna poop out one of these little things. There it is. For whatever reason, these guys poop out little gems when they eat, and these gems sell for money. And that is the whole premise of the game, is collecting these slimes, feeding them, and making their poop into money. So this is what I spend the game doing, just going around and collecting more slimes. Now these slimes here are largos. That means they are a combination of two separate slimes. These ones are pink slimes and bunny slimes, and whenever they eat and poop, they give you two plorts, one from each color. So this game I find to be very visually appealing. I think it's really pretty. Ooh, here's a phosphor slime. So these guys only come out at night. I think they look really cool, but it takes a special cage to be able to hang on. Oh, that guy just ate that plort and turned into a largo right in front of our eyes. So again, the game is really pretty. I like the way everything looks, especially at nighttime. This is a pod. You can find these around the map, and as you open them, they open up new technology that you can buy. Not right now. Later in the game, you have to unlock the technology first, and then you can buy stuff. So just feeding these plorts to the smaller slimes turns them into a combination of the slime they are and whatever you feed them. And so there goes another one. And as you collect their plorts, you just go over here and get more money. Sweet. So I'm gonna look over here. The chickens that I have, they will actually make baby chickens, but they need a rooster to do so. And so it's always nice to have a rooster in there. And the slimes are always going to be escaping from the cages here. So I have to constantly be on the lookout. They've got to stay in their cages. But you can upgrade their cages to make sure that you can get higher walls, you can get other stuff. I'll look at that in just a little bit. But you see how these big ones are nice and happy in there once they've been fed. So some of the upgrades: high walls, the music box, and the air net make it much less likely your slimes will escape. The solar shield is for the phosphor slimes, and then the auto plort and the plort feeder is so that you can feed them and you can get the plorts without having to interact with it all the time. And then downstairs you have the fabricator here. This is all the upgrades that you can buy to make traveling the world a little easier. And these slimes are all, see, this one just, get back in there, get back in there. Stay in your cage. So we're gonna buy the high walls. And make sure that they don't get out so easily. Get some more money. And then out in the world, you'll find these. This is a map area, so it activates a section of the map so you can see where you are in Sonalfog. You see I found quite a few chickens here, and they're all starting to escape a little bit, but that's okay because they can wander around. I don't care if they wander around and get eaten by one of these guys. Collecting more money. And this right here, a link, I guess. I guess you can deposit stuff into your refinery to make stuff here. I'm not going to worry about that right now, though. Here's another map. Let's activate this map and open up this area so we know where we are when we look. And there, oh, a kitty cat slime. Kitty cat. All right, here's some cube fruits. And we can't make it over there right now. I like the kitty slimes, and the bunny slimes are nice. I don't remember if they had those in the original. Oh, more cat slimes. We'll just take all of you. We're going to give you all a new home. And then I found this tower here. I spent a moment walking around it. I'm not sure what it is or what it's for, but I'm sure that it will eventually be of use. Back in our base, I'm gonna go and look. So on this board, you can see how much each plort is worth. I only have the first few. The cat plorts are worth 17. That's the biggest. So that's the ones I'm gonna kind of go for. The bunny ones are worth a bit too. Yeah, there they are outside of. I'm gonna have to upgrade those cages so that they don't keep escaping. But what I need to do is buy more plots, another corral, to put my new kitty slimes in. There you go. And we're going to put some bunnies in there with them. So what we're going to do is combine the two together to make cat bunny slimes. You would think that the cat slimes would eat the bunny slimes, but they don't. So what I'll have to do is get them to eat each other's plorts so that I can turn them into largos. And that way when I feed them food, they give one of each diamond. So come on, eat it please. Eat it please. Fine, I'll make you eat it. There you go. Have a bunny plort. And now you're big. And you get a carrot and 2 plorts. Okay. So let's go and put you back in your home. I saw you out here earlier. There's maybe too many of these guys in here, and they're going to start jumping on each other and getting out. Have some food. And here it is, dusk. Look at that sunset. Now, as I'm editing this video, I realized that I just did that. This little pink guy can cause me some issues. Slimes can only be 2 types, not 3. So when you introduce a 3rd type in with the other 2, it can form a mob called a tar. We'll meet some of those later. So I spent the next little bit just going around, finding random plorts in the world, collecting those random plorts, because I need money. I'm very broke in the beginning of this game. Oh, here's another pod. We'll open that up, and it is a med station. I guess that'll replenish my health when I need it to. It's not easy to lose health in this game at this point. Nothing's hurt me so far. There's these little water spouts. I can't do anything with them now. Eventually I'll upgrade my sucker to be able to suck water up. Oh, and this is, what are these guys called? A Gordo. These are massive slimes. If you feed them enough, they'll explode, and a lot of times they're sitting on a portal or something that transports you to another area of the map. So we'll have to come back to this guy. What's this? A research drone? Okay, I don't know what this is. There's nothing I can do with them right now. I don't know if they had these in the last one. So I'm going to have to figure out what these guys are eventually. But right now I just need to get rich. So we're going to keep finding plorts. Keep finding plorts. Keep finding plorts. And I guess some slimes want to come along too. Oh, here's the mother load of all plorts here. Alright. As you can see, I can only hold 20 in each slot in my little vac sucker. Look at all the baby chickens in there. Oh my gosh. Hey, stop. No. This guy just jumped out of his cage and came over, and now he's just eating all my chickens. Stop it. Didn't say you could come in here. Oh, thanks for the poop, but I can't go with the baby chickens. So I can only hold 20 in each section, and then we can get money off of those. You can upgrade your vac so it holds more than 20. It's going to take us a little bit before we can get there though. For now, my main goal is just to keep getting more money so I can collect more slimes, make more slimes, get more money, and progress in the game. So that's all I'm doing right now, is finding all these. There's a lot of plorts out in the wild because there's lots of slimes just hanging around. Ooh, I didn't mean to fall off the edge there, but that's okay. You hear that music? That is the music letting me know there's some bad guys nearby. Well, bad guys, they're the tar slimes. I'll find them again. And there they are. Now, these tars form when one of the largos, the slimes that are two types, eat a plort from a slime of another type. Because they can't be three types. And these tars form and they start eating all of the slimes around them and turning them into slimes. And so I'm just going to grab these guys and shoot them off the edge. Get away. Get away. Get away. You can kill them with water, but I can't shoot water from my packets yet. And they can bite your face off like that. And they just multiply. And so I saw how many there were, and I just ran like a scaredy cat. Because I'm not going to fight them right now. They'll disappear eventually. They'll despawn from the area. So when I go back, they won't be there if I wait long enough. Right now, I'm just going to go and clean up this area in here. I'll be nice and safe in my base, where I don't have to worry about anything. And yes, we're going to buy a garden, and we're going to grow a tree. And I still haven't caught on to the fact that there is a pink slime in there where there should be no pink slimes. And we're going to grow some carrots here. And now I've caught on. I see this tar there, and I was lucky enough to be here when it happened, and as I suck him longer and longer, he's just going to keep biting my face until I get rid of him, and I'm going to watch him go into the ocean. Get out of here. Good riddance to you. At this point, I didn't realize how that had happened, and I didn't realize that there was still a problem inside, and so tars were going to continue to form until I got the odd man out. So I came back to look, and I saw they're all scared. Look how scared they are when they see the tars. And I realized, oh, this guy does not belong in there. I didn't know how that had happened. I didn't realize that I was the one that was responsible for that. But it's been fixed now. Let's get you all back into your cage. Get in there. So I came back over here and realized that these pink guys were once again in my chicken coop, eating all my chickens. I didn't mind too much. I have tons of chickens in here. I'm going to have to do something about it eventually, though, because if they eat all the roosters, then there will no longer be baby chickens being spawned in there. So I found this. I didn't realize that there was a little communication area here where I can talk to a few different people. Maybe eventually they'll give me quests or give me something to do. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know who this is. Next time you go off running to dangerous areas, I'll be there for you. Okay, yeah. She's not giving me anything now. Just giving me some information, and I can't be bothered to read it all. So we're just going to skip through it and move along. And when I turned around, I realized this pink guy is now way over here. And I looked over here and I saw that most of them have escaped the cage and they're all invading the chicken coop now. At the time, all I thought was, oh good, I didn't have to feed them. They're feeding themselves. And so I went around to collect all the little pieces of money that they're going to leave me. And kind of ignored what was going on. I looked in there and I saw all the baby chickens. There's a lot of baby chickens in there, so they're going to be replenishing themselves pretty well. Oh, this rooster escaped. So I went to put him back in here, and I should have cleared out these pink guys at this time because this one just ate a rooster. I don't want to lose all my roosters, but I didn't. I just made more money, got more fruit, so that I could feed more slimes and get more plorts. This, again, is the basis of the game and is what I'm supposed to be doing. But you also want to be sure to set up your base in such a way that you'll be able to get more in the long run instead of just little bit by bit by bit. That's kind of what I did during this playtime. Just focused on getting little amounts instead of upgrading my base and setting it up well. But I'll get there eventually. I can't afford the auto feeder yet or the plort collector, so we're just gonna shoot this fruit in here, try to get some plorts. There's one, there's some more. We're gonna go and sell these. Slowly but surely my nest egg is coming up. This guy has escaped one too many times for me, so I decided that he needed to go. Thank you. And I found another one that escaped, so he is going to meet the same fate as the last one. Farewell, you pink nuisance. I don't think they can swim. I found this guy here, another one of these drones that I don't know what to do with, so I'm not going to spend any time on it at the moment. We're going to go back here. I am going to go ahead and get a plort collector. This will make it easier. It'll suck up the plorts automatically and store them for me for when I return. Went back out into the world, saw some tar right there. I was collecting some more plorts, trying to get some more money, when the dreaded tar music started playing again. So, looked around. I saw over there the bunnies were being grabbed. You see how they reach out with their tar tentacles and grab the little slimes? That's not very nice. And these slimes just look terrified. So I started spending some time to get rid of the slimes, or the tars, but realized that there were just so many of them. I don't think I can save all these slimes. I think you guys are all destined to become tars. I think I'm out of here. Yeah, they're just still everywhere. So I started making my way out. Somehow I got this one stuck in a tree. That's interesting. I'm not going to spend too much time there. We're going to move on and find a safer area to be where the tars have not taken over. That safer area is my base. So here's the plort collector. It stored a couple plorts for me, but I don't have any room for it. Here, have some carrots. And I'll just take these. I will take these as well. And we will turn this into cold hard cash. Yes. That's a wonderful sound. The tars are still out here. Oh my gosh, that one just grabbed. Oh, nope, I didn't save him in time. I'm sorry, bunny. I was going to try to save you, but I couldn't, so I'm running. Look, that guy is trying to grab that pink slime over there. I don't know why he just exploded. I have no idea what happened there. I didn't know you could just burst them on demand like that. I thought you needed water to do that, but apparently not. So now I'm going to upgrade this one to have a plort collector. And you see all the plorts get sucked up over there. I've got tons of chickens. See, my chickens survived the onslaught of the pink bunny slimes. We've got so many chickens now, I think we'd better get rid of some of them. No. Rooster, you can stay here, I think. And we're going to feed... So the elder hens are of no use to me anymore, so they're fine to feed. These ones can still make little babies, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to feed them all to the pink slimes, I think. There you go. And maybe they'll make maybe they can lay chickens in there? I'm actually not quite sure. We're just going to watch them eat all the chickens. They like them. We're going to... Come on, eat that last one. No, we're going to push this button. It activates the plort collector. And we can collect this money. And... Okay, thanks guys. Making some money. Alright, now this is where I feel really dumb. I'm feeding these largos carrots. I assume that because they're part bunny, their favorite food should be carrot. In Slime Rancher 1, largos gave out 2 plorts of each type. These guys are only giving out 1 plort of each type. So I actually loaded up Slime Rancher 1 to be sure that yes, the largos would give out 2 plorts of each type for each one of their favorite food that they ate. So I should be getting 4 plorts per one. I'm only getting 2, one of each kind. So I came into Slime Rancher 1. Here's some largos that I have. They're phosphor kitty cats. Let me look. Okay, yes, phosphor slime. Their favorite fruit is a Q berry. And so I'm feeding, oh, hang on just a second. Let me make sure that there's no plorts in here. And no plorts in here. And I can't believe I'm doing all this. I checked their favorite food, but I didn't check the bunny's favorite food. So here's one Q-berry, goes in, and boom, yes. 4 plorts came out, 2 of each type. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, did they change stuff in Slime Rancher 2? Are there now only 2 plorts, or 2 plorts per Largo, 1 of each? And so I started doing all of my future planning based on this. As I was running around, I found this big Largo here. It's a Phosphor Largo. I like the Phosphor Slimes. They look really neat. I have a couple Pogo Fruits. I'll feed them. I'll come back and I'll give you some better stuff. Making some more money. And once again, we're going to show off my stupidity. As I look at the cotton slime and see that its favorite food is this purple and green one, I pay no attention to that and continue along the delusion that it is carrots and that the Largo slimes no longer produce what they should. So we went back out into the world to find some more plorts and look at stuff. I found this bunny sitting very close to the edge. Looked over with him for a second and decided that he was ready. And so we gave him a carrot and pushed him off the edge. I don't know why I did that, but I thought it kind of funny. And so we'll turn around and we'll continue looking for stuff. It is now coming up on nighttime again. I'm still just collecting quartz. And I found this golden, I think it's a golden slime. These golden slimes, if you hit them with a piece of fruit, they drop a golden plort, which I have no room for, so we're going to get rid of that one. And these golden plorts sell for, ooh, I don't know if they can eat it or not. But they sell for a lot of money, and so finding them is, I don't know how rare of an occurrence it is, but I was really excited to see it. And so we went back to our base. I bought another corral, and then I bought a solar shield for the corral, because that is the only way you can capture the phosphor slimes. Because once it turns daytime, they disappear, as I found out here, and it just disappeared in front of me, and it confused me for a second. Once daylight hits, the phosphor slimes disappear, so we're going to need that corral with the solar shield on it so that we can keep them as pets. I don't know if they're pets or slaves at this point, but I'm just going to call them pets. So I want to be able to grow some Q-berries because I know those are the phosphor slimes' favorite. So we'll grow some of those trees. Came out here, found some phosphor slimes. We're just going to collect them one by one. And we got some tar. We're not going to stick around for the tar. Hey, we're going to snatch these guys right out of the air. Let's go find some more. And, oh, it's that big guy again. Yeah, we'll give you a couple of berries. And see, watch, when you feed them their favorite food, little tiny hearts. So when I was running back, I got towards my base, and these tars were right outside my base. So I went ahead and cleared this area out. I don't want them to sneak in. I don't think they can, but it didn't matter. I was just going to get rid of them anyways. And we're going to clean up these floors. Well, that's low money. Okay, you guys can go away. And one more. Alright. Is that all of them? Yes. Okay. We'll go inside, and we're going to go ahead and feed these to our plort collector here. And we're going to put the... Oh, look at how cute they are. They glow. And they're going to be just fine in there. That solar shield is going to protect them. It doesn't need anything on top, just the sides. It makes no sense, but we're not going to think about it too hard. Because the walls are going to protect them. And once again, feeding these carrots to the bunnies. They should love them, but they don't. They like those purple fruits. Or what is it? They're not fruits. They're probably vegetables. I don't know that at this time playing the game. But I'm still going to use these guys as money machines. So we're really starting to get a good amount of money. I'll be able to do more upgrades. The nutrient soil here, it makes sure that my crops will always have the highest yield, which I think is really good. The sprinkler will make it grow faster. I'm not going to get that just yet. We're going to get some more phosphor slimes. And I just heard that money. That is, I think, a lucky tabby, which you're supposed to hit it. I think we're supposed to hit it with food. I didn't have any food. I hit it in the face of the plort and it just disappeared. I think it drops a lot of money. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't remember exactly. They don't appear very often, and I'm sad that I missed out on that one. Alright, look at all these hearts because these guys love the Q-berries. These guys are going to give me lots of cash. So I think that the best thing to do for these guys is going to get the plort collector. And that way, because there's a lot of plorts in there, but I can suck them up too because they're just little guys. So we're going to max out on the plorts that we can get from them. Give me your diamonds, please. Their excrement will make very good money. So we're gonna go downstairs. Let's check out the basement. I haven't been down here too much. This is where the fabricator and whatever this thing is called is, the refinery, that's right. You stash stuff into the refinery and then you can buy these upgrades. And these upgrades can be very important and very helpful. You can harvest different resources. There's rocks around that you can get. Heart module will give you a little bit more health, which I haven't needed quite yet, but we'll use that. The power core, you can store more energy, which helps with dash boots, makes you run faster. Jetpack, you can fly a little bit. And then there's some other things as we move throughout the game. So, but as you can see, we need to acquire different plorts. We're going to have to put them into the refinery so that we can store them. And we're going to get these upgrades at some point. So I was confused for a second because I knew I needed 10 cotton plorts to get that one. And I have 10 cotton plorts, but it's not letting me do anything. So I had to look around for just a second to remember how it works. And then I was like, oh yes, I'll just pop these bad boys into the refinery here. Now they're in there and they're available to use. And so I can go ahead and get this resource harvester. This resource harvester will allow me to suck the ore off of the mountains out in the world. And so I went looking for some ore, and I finally found it. It took me a lot longer than I'd like to admit to find it, and then when I finally got it out of the rock, I didn't have anything for it, so I went and got rid of that rooster and sucked this stuff up. Jellystone! I will need that in some of the things I can craft, but I have to figure that out. Now I finally found some of these things. I didn't know what they were. Got rid of these plorts so I could find water lettuce. That is the bunny's favorite food. I'm still blissfully unaware of that. I came up here and checked this thing out for a minute. I know I'm going to have to find a way to unlock it so that I can move on to other worlds and get off of this one island I'm stuck on. I admired it for just a second and decided I'm going to go home, buy some more stuff, get some more crops, get some more money, and then I'm going to figure out how to unlock that. So I put the jellystone in the refinery, went and fed these guys some of these fruits because I didn't have any cubes. Fed these guys some carrots because I didn't realize they liked the lettuce that's in my inventory. And at this point I'm just trying to collect as much of these plorts as I can so that I can trade it in for more money. So that I can buy more upgrades and get further in the game. Deposit this stuff. Let's go look at these guys. They're probably going to want some more food in there. This chicken's just kind of hanging out, and he's going to pay the price for that. I will take your diamonds. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And this lettuce I shoot into here. They are bunny types, so it's going to be their favorite food. I'm not going to realize that because I just shot it in there for them to eat eventually, and I ran away. To turn in the diamonds for more cold hard cash. Now, because I like the phosphor slimes, I went ahead and upgraded the Q-berry tree for the sprinklers so it produces them much quicker. I want to make sure they eat their favorite fruit because I like them, and I'll be able to do it this way. And so we return to the world once again to collect little gems from these guys so that we could sell them for money because we have lots of stuff we're going to need to buy. And as I was returning to my base, I saw this pink phosphor slime just floating lazily right through my doorway. Now, I do not know what gave him the idea or the audacity to think that that was okay, but trespassers are not allowed, and so he ended up paying the ultimate price for his crime. So we went back in. I went to my tree. It has fully grown fruit now. We're going to go ahead and suck all of that off. Except that one is stuck for some reason and it's not moving. Okay, that's better. These Q-berries will eventually prove to be vital in feeding these guys a whole lot. It's not as much as I want right now, but we'll get more in the future. All these hearts are coming out so that I can... Oh, look, these guys are stacking themselves up. That's kind of cute. We're going to suck all these up. 19, that's pretty good. And then we're going to go ahead and sell them for profit. Maximum profits here. And then we're going to go this way. So I found that there's these areas I can buy. After selling lots and lots of plorts, I'm going to buy the gully as an expansion. Now, I didn't know what this was when I bought it, but I was really excited for a new area, possibly some new slimes, possibly just a bunch of new stuff. And when I came out of the cave, I saw that it was just an expansion to my farm. I should have known this. I did not. I was very disappointed that I just spent all of that money that I took. I don't know. I took a while to earn all that money. It does give me a nice view of my farm, but it doesn't give me anything new. So I was actually pretty upset about this. So let's just jump back down here and make our way out. And I feel like kind of, well, look at that rock. That rock looks like a donut. That's how I feel. I feel like a donut right now because I shouldn't have bought this expansion. I do not need an expansion to my farm this early in the game. I don't have enough to fill the regular parts of my farm. So I came up with another idea. I'm going to collect as much food as I can. Everything is easy to grab. I'm looking for that pink Largo slime. He's just around this corner. There he is. And we're going to feed him until he explodes because hopefully he hides something underneath of him that's going to be worthwhile. The more I feed him, the bigger he gets. I think I need to feed him 30 fruits or vegetables or things. Here's a few extra. Grab that. And oh, we just needed the one more. And pop goes the weasel. Oh, there's a spout underneath of him. So he gave me a whole bunch of pink slimes. And a water spout. Oh, they're shooting up. I probably can too. I don't need any pink slimes. Yes, it shoots me up. Oh, there's something over there. So we'll ride this wave up to the top. And I can't suck these up. I don't know why I'm even trying. I'm just gonna look around. And what is it? What is this? It's a turret of some... Nope, not a turret. Hey, it just activated that building. Alright. And the building is disappearing. It's sinking into the hill. Alright, good. Oh, and there's a sky beam. We know how important sky beams are. All the movies are doing them now. Let's go check it out. It's glowing. It's great. It is a portal. Let's see what's on the other side of the portal. Yes, it is a portal, and it's going to take us to a new land. Ember Valley. Okay. I need to prepare just a little bit before I jump into a new land. So I ran back, and I decided this was a good place as any to end my video. So, this is Slime Rancher 2, an introduction. It is, I think, a visually beautiful game. I enjoy playing it. The slimes are fun. I definitely didn't spend very much time trying to suck up stuff with Largos getting in the way. Stop. Ah, cut it out. Whatever. These Largos are a little annoying. I also didn't spend very much time seeing how far I could shoot these plorts into my plort collector here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Oh, a little more. Nice. Let's back up. Nice. Let's back up a little more. Almost. Bingo. But quite a fun game. I definitely enjoy it. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. I'm looking forward to playing the game more. We'll see if you guys want to see more of it as well. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day.